Shalom. Want to start giving all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and all the bishops of Great Millstone for teaching scriptures, among other things. And salutations to all the Akyam across the earth doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, and shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and do their best to please Yahweh, bahasham, Yahawashi. So this video I want to go into an article that one of the brothers posted today, and I'm just going to jump into it. So the title reads, it's from the People's Voice, and the title reads, experts who predicted C19 years in advance fear new virus could trigger pandemic. Experts who predicted C19 years in advance have now revealed how a new virus could trigger pandemic. You see, and that's Esau always, like you say, that scheming and plotting, about what he can do, like what's this, the book of Micah, because it's in the power of his hand, he's up his bed, he can't let a day pass by without doing anything, without doing any damage, Pandemic forecasters have raised the alarm after a never before detected virus was discovered in the US state of Alabama, warning about its potential to infect humans. Like how they've been pushing this Mpox, but people are not really jumping on it. They try to push it on Jake, Jacob descendants, the so-called Negroes, on the so-called Negroes, especially on them. They try to push it on them, but the Mpox is started with the Sodomites, men laying with men. So, but yeah, people are not really buying that, so they're not jumping on that. Then they started with the bird flu, talking about I believe even in Belgium they said that a person got it, but people are not really jumping on that, because during the C19 a lot of people found out that Esau was playing games, because you gotta realize this, back then they were pushing everybody to get the jab and get the devil juice, this and that, you gotta take it, blah blah blah, otherwise you cannot do this, you can't travel, you can't go to the gym, you can't go to a restaurant, whatever, you were, even certain jobs, and they said it was not mandatory, but yeah, for example here in Holland, by a lot of jobs people were not able to go to the job if they didn't have this devil juice, so they've been playing games like that, that's something what they have been doing, and basically that, but yeah, a lot of people find out, because a lot of people got deleted. They still got the long C19 going on, so a lot of shit, a lot of shit going on. People found out, because they had lockdowns, everything going on. People were at home looking for information about what's going on and all that, and finding out about the Illuminati and all this shit, and about the plans, the NWO, all these, people found out, and a lot of people who took the devil juice, they are on, a lot of them are deleted, and a lot of them are still dealing with the long C19, with all the side effects thereof, so yeah. So let me go back to the article. One expert has claimed that this new virus could be threatening to all mankind. You see that out, and that's Esau, always try to push fear, push fear among the people, get everybody scared and all that, It's funny, man. So let me see. Researchers from the University of Queensland in Australia discovered the Camp Hill virus in Alabama back in 2021. And that's funny, because I remember, like, I don't know exactly what year it was. It could be 2010 or something. Yeah, the period when there was a super flu in America. A lot of people got deleted by it, and that virus, that flu was created in Holland, because you got to realize that Esau, so-called white man, that he is been creating these things, he's creating these yeah, these viruses and all that, you know. So back to the article. From some reason, they have only recently released their report. Yeah, because now they fine-tuned that virus probably, you know. Because during the C-19 also, there was basically a flu going on. Because even now they say like, okay, if you test positive for C-19, then you can treat it as a flu. You don't have to stay home and all that shit, you know. And back then, people were not allowed to stay at home. They were not allowed to go to the job, and this and that, you know. Had to be tested. Had to separate themselves from family members. All this shit, you know. Stay in quarantine and all these BS. And now they be like, yeah, it's just a flu. You can go to the job, whatever, you know. So yeah, it was and they were talking about, oh, it's mutated, it is this and that, you know. They had all these names for the different variants, you know. Yeah, but that's easy for you, man. They like to play and shit, man. So yeah, you know. So now they fine tune it. So now they're getting ready to release it, you know. For some reason, they have only recently released a report outlining their concerns about its potential to transfer to other species, including humans. Like the bird flu, you know. The bird flu, oh, I jump on a cow and this and that, and then, oh, one person got affected, blah, blah, blah. But people were not biting it, you know. People were like, whatever, man, keep on talking, you know. They didn't buy it, you know. The C-19 destroyed I said it destroyed a lot of faith with the people concerning in the media and the government and all that, you know. They stopped believing them. So now 15 comments. At the thought of this, wonder if he will help get some new devil juice developed. And that was also funny, you know, because, you know, dude at my job, he was like, yeah, you know, he's a little bit younger than me, and here when they start handing out the devil juice, you know, they were sending people letters, you know. Everybody received a letter, and it was according your age, you know. So the oldest people, they received a letter first, you know, and then those who were younger. So he was like very happy, eager. He's like, yeah, I got my invitation to get the devil juice, this and that. Yeah, I'm glad to get it, this and that. And then he was looking at me. He's like, hey, but you are older than me. Didn't you had the invitation already? I'm like, yeah, I had the invitation, but I'm not going to take it. He's like, why not, this and that? For me, it's very logical. I told him this. Look, man, you got AIDS, you got cancer going on. You know, they've been busy with years for cancer. Now they got a new disease. And you want to tell me that they got a devil juice that will work against the disease, you know? So I was like, man, that doesn't make no sense. But yeah, you know, a lot of stupid people had taken it anyway. So yeah. So back to the article. The Mail Online reports the Camphill virus is part of the Hinipia virus family, which also includes the deadly Nipah and Hendra virus. Don't forget, man, this devil even got a virus for the computer. Do you think that was something that developed by himself? No, man. That's what this devil did, man. That's what Esau did, you know. He had developed it by himself, you know. So let me see. The Mail Online reports the Camphill virus is part of the Henipia virus family, which also includes the deadly Nipah and Hendra virus, which rank among the World Health Organization's biggest pandemic threats. Dr. David Diak, a public health expert at the National Environmental Health Association, who was not involved in the research, told Daily Mail.com a new virus like this could be threatening to all mankind, you know. He's spreading that fear again, you know. But yeah, you know, like, I'm gonna jump in some scriptures after this, but you know, the Most High already showed us, you know. You know, if you got the spirit of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi upon you, you will not afraid. You will not be afraid. You will see through this bullshit that Esau is pushing, and I said that you wouldn't fall for his tricks, you know. Let me see. The Mail Online reports the Camphill virus is part of the Henipaea virus family, which also includes the deadly Nipah and Hendria viruses, which rank among the World Health Organization's biggest pandemic threats. And that's funny, because America recently just got away from it, from the WHO, and I believe Argentina also did it. They are also don't wanna take part of that organization anymore. Dr. David Diak, a public health expert at the National Environmental Health Association, who was not involved in the research, told DailyMail.com a new virus like this could be threatening to all mankind. To all mankind. He said, what concerns us in public health is we have this virus with we believe a very high mortality rate, and if were to mutate and transmit to a human and attack the kidneys, as we have seen in some animals, that could be particularly threatening to all of mankind. The Camphill virus has yet to infect a human, so little is known about it. So it didn't even happen yet, But other pathogens, liars, in the same family can cause a spinal cord and brain inflammation, brain swelling, respiratory distress, kidney damage, and liver damage. Yeah, that you can also get it from medicine if you take certain medicine from ESA. Let me see. Dr. Dijak added, I would say that there are three things that keep me up at night. One is a nuclear war, the second is the implications of a changing climate, and the third is the global pandemic, and the Camphill virus sits squarely in the bullseye of the pandemic concern. Yeah, because the C-19 was a beautiful test run, and they saw a lot of people fall for it. So yeah, now they gotta come with something even more deadly, and now a lot of people got this devil juice in them, so their immune system is already weakened. So they're gonna be how you say that? Yeah, basically they are easy targets, Other experts are less alarmed about the discoveries, such as Dr. Donald Berg, and an epidemiologist who was instrumental in providing insights into how C-19 viruses spread and infect people. Having forecast a global pandemic 2 decades earlier, he told DailyMail.com that it isn't likely to cause an epidemic. And it's funny, So you want to tell me that this devil is able to see that terrifying disease is going to be spread out soon and all that. Meanwhile, the half of the world is sick with all kind of sickness. For example, the cancer, which is a sickness that been on this planet for a long time. Until this day, they have these devils don't have a cure. A medicine that can help it. Meanwhile, if you stick to the herbs, there are different herbs that can help you with it. For example, like the sour sack. The leaves thereof, you can drink the tea of. That can help. And also, YouTube are you watching? You hear what I say? I said that it can help. So this is no medical disinformation. So get the fuck out of there. So like I said, the thing can help. And then they also got ashwagandha that also can help, because that will bring back the balance between the white and the red blood cells. The newness of the Camphill virus means scientists have more questions than answers, and its genome sequence doesn't provide information about severity or transmissibility yet, while it contains data that shows it may be able to infect human cells. Dr. Adam Hume, a virologist at Boston University, told DailyMail.com, let me see. That doesn't tell you whether it would be pathogenic, cause disease or not, but if it can enter human cells, then it does tell you that it probably isn't pathogenic. Dr. Hume, who was not involved in the Australian research, added, "At this point we don't know enough about it. Maybe someday in the future we would be able to sort of determine transmissibility and virulence." Researchers from the University of Queensland captured four northern short-tailed squirrels, Blarina brevicoda, in Alabama as part of a study on mammal egging in 2021. They analyzed tissue samples from the animals and discovered genetic material from the Campbell virus. The virus was primarily found in the squirrel's kidneys, which suggests it would attack the same organs in humans. Dr. Rai Pari from the School of Chemistry and Molecular Biosciences said, "The closest known Henipa virus to Campbell virus that has caused disease in humans is Langya virus, which crossed from squirrels to humans in China." Of course, China again. As you should ask China. This indicates that squirrel to human transmission can occur. Langa virus, like Campbell, Nipah, and Hedra, belongs to the Henipa virus family. In general, causes mild symptoms, including coughing, fatigue, and fever. Nipah and Hendria virus can prove much more severe. The Nipah virus causes severe respiratory distress, brain inflammation and swelling, and potential organ failure. Hendra virus causes similar inflammation and respiratory failure as well as pneumonia. While scientists do not know how Campbell virus may manifest in human patients, they are able to make some educated guesses based on symptoms of other Henipa viruses. Blah blah blah, and the story goes on. You can check it for yourself. This, a lot of enough of that bullshit, so you can check it up for yourself. This is a title. It's from the People Voice expert who predicted C19 years in advance for now virus could trigger a pandemic. So you can look up the article for yourself, and then you can basically, how you say that, then you can check it out. Check it out for yourself. So let me go into some scriptures. Let me see. Let me start first. I can read this also. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91. And 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, Yahawah, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahawah, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowlers, and from the noisome pestilence. The war that's going to become, all the diseases that's going to come. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, so the missiles that going to be flying by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. So, they're not afraid for the terror by night, the missiles, everything, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. So, if you have faith in Yahweh, bahasham Yahawashi, you shouldn't be afraid of nothing. Verse 7: 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So a lot of people shall die, but it will not touch us. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made Yahawah, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. You see that? Most High is going to be like a hedge around you, For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. And yeah, basically, man, yeah, I can I can read the whole chapter, man. Uh, Let me see. Verse 13, thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample on the feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. And that's also prove you, once again, that is very important to know the name of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Yahawah being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahawashi being the name of the only begotten Son. He shall, because how if you don't got the name, how can you call upon Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi if you don't got the names, It's very logic. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. See that? And let me see. Let me go to the book of 2 Timothy. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 7. For Yahawah had not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. You see that? If you, like I said, if you put your faith, if you truly trust in Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, there shouldn't be nothing that would make you afraid. Let me see. 1 John, chapter 4. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, and verse 18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made in perfect love. You see that? And matter of fact, let me start at verse 17. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 17. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. We love him because he first loved us. You see that? Let me see. Let me jump to the book of Hebrews. Salakia for the nose. Chapter 13. Let me start at verse 5. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he had said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Okay, so that we may boldly say, Yahawah is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. You see that? Okay, so basically like that, man. So yeah, so the point is, there's no fear. If you truly believe in Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, this shouldn't be nothing. Nothing in this world basically that should make you a fear, whether it be people, humans, whether it be people or principalities, evil spirits or whatever. If you know the name, if you call upon Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, he will get you through, man. Like the book of Sirach said, who ever despised him, or who did he ever despise that call upon him? Matter of fact, let me jump to that real quick. Because I know it's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse 10, if I'm correct. Right, let me just jump to the complete chapter. The book of Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus. Now let me see. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse, let me start verse 9. Let me start verse 8. Uh, Let me start verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. You see that how important it is to keep the faith, you know. Ye that fear Yahawah, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear Yahawah, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear Yahawah, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahawah and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? On whom did he ever despise that call upon him? And that shows you once more again, that's very important to have the names, to know the names of the name of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the name of the Son Yahawashi. Because without the names you cannot call upon Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi. You know, so yeah, man, basically you're gonna leave the video like that. So yeah, man, I hope it was edifying, and you know, like I said, you know, Esau can I said it can continue planning and scheming and try to create all these diseases, but you know, we got to keep in mind, you know, like Yahawashi told his disciples, you know, with the Heavenly Father, nothing is going to be impossible. And that's something that we got to keep in mind, you know. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures among other things, and salutations to all the Akyam across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth, and shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and do the best to please Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. So yeah, man, with that I'm going to say shalom.